What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Erasure. We're going back to their 1987 album, The Circus, their second studio album, and as I've mentioned in a number of videos, and as I've come to understand, a real breakthrough for them. And as I mentioned before, the early Erasure, at least, was absolutely very popular on the radio here in the US. I think as time went on, they were maybe played less, which is weird to me. But nevertheless, we're up to the sixth tune on this album called Victim of Love. It's an interesting sort of continuity. I just reacted earlier to a track on their, Wonderland album, which is called Love is a Loser. But that turned out to be a more positive affair. It turned out to be about sort of taking more agency in your emotional life and sort of vowing not to be submerged in sort of the influence of tidal forces that are not your own, and to sort of recapture that life essence, that breath, that spirit. So it's, it's a title that on the face, prima facie, looks sort of sad or pained or hurtful, being a victim of love, which again, anytime you put yourself out there, anytime you roll the dice with another human being and try to forge interpersonal and intimate bonds, both emotional and physical, ultimately, it's an imperfect world and things don't always work out, and even if they do work out, there's no guarantee that the health of both people will maintain, over a long enough timeline. They definitely won't. Someone, and eventually both people, will succumb to illness and or death. So there are all sorts of factors which can influence the way in which one interacts with and experiences love. But to be a victim of love is to suggest that you either played the game and lost, or you played the game, found someone, but then for one reason or another they were taken away from you, or the experience changed and like the love dissipated and it doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, there are a number of ways you can be a victim of love, but given that it's an Erasure song, I wonder if there might not be a positive turn to it, or at least an indication that in the future one is going to try to learn from this experience, or at least grow from the experience. So we'll have to see how it manifests, but at least on the surface it does look like there might be pain involved. So we'll have to see. But this is Erasure, Victim of Love, on their 1987 album, The Circus. Oh, I heard this. I 100% heard this. I remember this intro. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, this was a hit. This was on the radio a lot, I remember. I didn't know it by this name. This time I won't end up another victim of love. So again, it's about like learning, growing from your emotional experiences, painful and otherwise. The low end has a bit of a grit to it, which contrasts that with Andy's angelic vocals, and you get this lovely sort of sonic contrast, drawing out the qualities of both. God, I haven't heard this in so long. Building a wall. So again, there's a tension to it. Like, you're building a wall, meaning like you're not going to get hurt anymore, but you're not going to feel the world in the same way. You're deadening like the interaction with the world as a way to stop the pain. Love the way it rolls into the chorus. It really like gets you anticipatory as it's about to happen. Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't know this was this tune. Like, having this strong flashback to hearing that part and just really like, oh my god, like this is an awesome tune. That's like simmering emotionally. Right on the edge of a boil. Up top, high, like helium kind of melodic streaks. The composition is next level. This is not like a new favorite, but it is a rediscovered favorite now. What a tune. I'm sad it's fading. It was both nostalgic and fun in the current moment. And again, those like, I think I called them like helium streaks, a really high sort of melodic touch. Again, Vince's sensibilities, and we're talking about building a wall higher, and he's making little melodic touches up top. It's just next level composition. I love it. Yeah, that one goes into the daily playlist. Let me know what you think of that one. Let me know if it is one that you remember from your youth, or whether it's, a tune that you're hearing for the first time. A few more people have started to comment on the Erasure reactions. It really makes me happy. It's a group I do remember from my youth, but clearly there's so much more mileage to go. So I hope you're here for the journey. Let me know if you are. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching, and we'll see you next time.